Hi guys, so if you hear a weird noise, it is actually my computer. It is being really loud today. This video is going to be me showing you guys my pendulum, and I'm going to use it in front of the camera so you guys can see what it does, and I'm gonna explain what I know about them. This is basically just an informative video. Just a little bit of backstory to how I came about pendulum. I am a Wiccan, that is my religion, and I learned about Wicca 2 or 3 years ago. I learned through it there's ways you can do divination, which is like tea leaves, reading the lines on your hands, pendulums. They're basically ways to just receive answers about yourself and about your life. Like your hand, your lines cannot change. Those lines are always going to be there, and they might change a little as you get older if you're rough with your hands and stuff. But somebody that reads your hands, all the answers are already right there. And the same thing with pendulums. Tea leaves, it's a little different because like you can get any shape with those leaves, but it's your mind or the person that's reading it for you that is going to determine what the shape is, because different people might look at it and see different things. So what they see, what their subconscious mind sees, is what the answer is. So for pendulum, sorry, I keep saying it really weird. It's a hard word to say. For pendulum, it's kind of the same thing. It's the part that's making the weight move. That's your subconscious mind. It's not a demon. It's not a ghost. Some Wiccans believe it is actually their god or goddess that is talking to them through their subconscious mind. But for me, I personally believe it's my conscious mind does not know the answer, but my subconscious mind does. You don't have to be of a religious faith to use a pendulum. Some people just are very spiritual and they will use them. So let me tell you a little bit of information about them so you know a little bit more other than just the subconscious. So some people will use them to figure out if a certain type of food is okay for them to eat. So some people might bring it to the grocery store with them and be like, is this apple okay, or is this apple okay? And it just tells you yes or no answers. Your pendulum's really only supposed to move maybe 3 ways tops, back and forth or side to side, and in a circle, clockwise or counterclockwise. So I guess technically 4. Some people might even hang it over a calendar and try to get an answer to like yes or no, like what date should they do something. Some people believe they can communicate with the dead through them, which is why I think they get so much of a bad rep, because people are like, oh my god, they're talking to the dead. No, that's not what I do at all, and really that doesn't make any sense. Like I don't know, but that's just me. If you believe you're talking to your dead relative, go ahead, but it's probably just your subconscious mind giving you answers that, you know, that you want. So there's a few steps to use it. First off, you need to be relaxed. You do not want to be grumpy or having a bad day, because that's just going to attract negativity and you might get bad answers, scary answers that you don't want. You're going to be like, oh my god, the demon's talking to me. You're going to want to do it when you feel happiest. I know a lot of places on the web might tell you not to use them past a certain time, like past noon, but it's really up to when you, like, people start feeling negative as it gets darker, I feel like, because a lot of people are scared of the dark. I mean, it makes sense biologically, because when humans did not have houses to keep them safe, they would have to be on high alert at night, whereas in the day they could see things coming. So I do find personally when it starts getting darker, I start getting more scared and negative kind of, and I don't want that when I'm using this, because that's not really the true me. The true me is when I'm happy and relaxed. I don't have to worry about anything. So before I even start, I like to do a little protection spell to just make sure that no negativity is around me when I'm answering and that I'm actually getting clear answers. And that protection spell kind of goes with my religion. So if you are not of a religion, you do not need to do a protection spell, of course. It wouldn't make sense if you don't do those kind of things in your religion. You could pray if that's in your religion. Or you could just, you know, do it without the protection spell if you're feeling relaxed and positive. So how you use them, I've seen a few people use them differently. Some people just hold it at the very top and go like this, hold it like that. I personally like to wrap it around my finger and lock it in between my two fingers. It just feels more comfortable to me. So really what it all is about is feeling comfortable. So some people also hold it around their heart because it gives you more energy, or I personally don't like doing that. I just like holding, like sometimes I like resting my elbow on my desk so that way I know my arm is not moving as much as possible, but like your hand shakes a little. Like, I mean, if you look at my hand, it shakes a little and I cannot control that. So I'm not purposely trying to make it move the way I want it to move. That's your subconscious coming through. When you twitch, it's giving movement to this and it's gonna make it move a certain way. You can't control which way it moves really unless you're actually moving your hand to make it move, and I'm not going like this. You're not gonna see me going like that. It's just gonna end up moving without me even doing anything. And when I first saw a video of that, it kind of scared me because I was like, oh my gosh. And that's when I really dove into searching more about them, because I was like, whoa. Like, I thought it was scary, but now that I know it's your subconscious mind, I'm okay and I understand it. You need to get to know it because everyone's answers actually can be different. But I figured out what my answer was by asking simple questions like, so for me my answer was for no, it was a swirl, for yes, it was back and forth. So let me just test this out to show you guys. Okay. Also, you ask it yes and no questions, and after you ask the question, you just hold it, and that works as grounding because the human body, just like the earth, is very neutral, and then you move on to the next question. And if you don't get an answer right away, you can also hold your hand under it, and then it will give it more energy and move, especially if you're not doing it at your heart level, which I don't. And I have to keep my arm up to show you guys, which normally I just hold it down here, but I'm going to show you guys, so I'm going to move it up there. So let me just ask it a very simple question that is obvious. Am I a female? And you can see it moving. It takes a little bit sometimes, but it's doing the back and forth, and that means yes for me. At first I thought it was gonna swirl, and I was like, wait, what? I'm not a boy. Sometimes it's taken me a really long time, so I just stop the question, or I just kind of add on to the question. But normally I restart it because I might have asked it wrong and it didn't understand it, so it's good to ask some of the same questions in different ways until you get an answer. You know what, I'll ask if it's gonna snow tomorrow. I have no idea if it's gonna snow tomorrow. Although I think, actually, you know, my subconscious mind will probably check the weather sometime this week and saw without even knowing. Okay. Is it going to snow tomorrow? It looks like a yes. Okay. It's gonna snow tomorrow, guys. At least in Canada. Maybe not where you live. Ooh, I know a good one. So, at my college, they have sushi down where the student center is, but lately they haven't had, actually they had some yesterday, but not today. Basically, they always run out, and by the time I go there, there's no sushi, and I love the sushi. So, I'm gonna ask it if there will be sushi tomorrow. Again, maybe my subconscious mind will know if there is, because maybe I will leave at a certain time of day tomorrow, and there will be. I don't know if I'm gonna be leaving, though, because it's the weekend, so I don't plan on going anywhere, but maybe I will purposely go out and look for sushi. I don't know, and I don't know what time of day I'm gonna wake up or anything. So, let's see if my subconscious mind knows. Will there be a California veggie maki sushi in Oasis tomorrow? Oh man, guys, I think it's swirling. Yeah, it's swirling now, so there's not gonna be any sushi tomorrow for me. Darn. I'm trying to keep my hand straight, but sometimes it's hard when I'm looking down there and then I might lower my hand or something. But like moving your hand up and down really is not gonna make it swirl much. So yeah, my pendulum is just a quartz crystal, just a plain white crystal. That's the best one to use for it because it means like pureness and positivity, and like clear crystal is always a good way to go. This video has gone on long enough and I am sorry, but I'm sure it was interesting. I mean, I'm gonna watch it back and probably be interested in my own video. That's when you know you make a good video, is when you like your own videos. So yeah, I will see you guys later for another video. Bye! Hey guys, so yesterday when I asked the pendulum if there was gonna be any sushi, it told me no. I just realized that today is Saturday, it's the weekend, and on the weekend they don't put sushi out. I wasn't even realizing that, like I completely forgot because I just came back from the holidays. Guys, remember how yesterday I asked the pendulum if it was gonna snow and it said yes, and I couldn't believe it because it wasn't supposed to snow. Guys, it is snowing outside.